Cool, guys. How you doing? I'm sorry, man. Let me explain to Richard what happened. I didn't have my teacher cam cell phone, and I sent a message to Grace, but maybe she
Mm,
changed her cell phone. No,
no, she didn't.
she didn't because I sent. I'll ask her if she received a message from me later when we finish the class because I
Yeah,
sent her the
she's.
link.
Oh, okay. No, no worry.
Oh
It's
yeah,
okay.
man. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, but
no,
you
no
were.
problem.
Look at Nissan, man. We left them all alone. I'm sorry, Nissan.
I was about to do some improv stand up. No, I wasn't.
You should have. So, do you have any questions, Nissan?
Yeah, it's October, so we're gonna be, well, not we, but many people are going to be celebrating Halloween on the 31st, and Day of the Dead is on November 1st, right?
It is coming.
It's the next day. So I have some questions
Go
um,
ahead. Go ahead.
about that. So let's go for the first one. But first, let's ask Richard. Richard, how was your week? How was your week?
Yeah. Um, Pretty tough actually. I think it's really, really hard. Uh, but it was fine. It just a lot of work. However, was really, really, it was really fine. Really, really fine.
Do you have plans for the weekend?
Yes, well, usually the usual stuff, doing chores here in our home. But yes, we are going to. Sorry. What are we going to do tomorrow? Well, we're taking to our baby to the. She's taking some swimming classes. We take it to a pool, and yeah, I think she's getting familiar with the water, and I don't know. It just it
How
was
old is
it's,
she?
it's really. She's almost two.
Oh,
It's
okay.
oh, and this month she's turning into two, so yeah, she's getting ready.
Really good time.
Um, yes, yes, exactly. And yeah, I think we will spend rest. I think I have to study a lot. We have many things to study, but well, yeah, it's that's I don't know. I the thing is, I sometimes I have some plans for the weekend, but most of the time we don't have some. This just I don't know. We just I don't know. So hey, let's go outside. I don't know. Maybe go to the theater. It's just very sometimes it's very spontaneous. So yeah, I think it's the best because when we had plans, I don't know, something happened and we never um yeah, well, it's we never make it. So it's I think it's better not to have a plan sometimes.
Yeah. And Eunice? All right.
I'm teaching tomorrow, like 9 to 2, but this time it's gonna be on site. Yeah, I go back to regular classes, so
I don't know.
so
I don't know what to say.
I can't go to bed at 2 3 a.m. anymore on Fridays.
Also, that's gonna be a regular thing.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's gonna be a regular. What about
Okay.
you? What about you? What are you doing this weekend?
Me, no, I think I'm taking it easy. I don't know. I'm not gonna work this weekend, but I'm gonna try to do some exercise on Saturday and Sunday, and probably just go to the I don't know to the swimming pool, relax. And I've been feeling old recently, so I think
Right.
I need to relax a little. I've been acting a lot because with two children, oh no, you never rest, and I hope this is my resting weekend. I hope. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Any recommendation, Richard, for lunch in San Jose?
For lunch, I don't know. It depends what 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 kind of
I
food
like
you.
everything except fish for my wife.
Mm, okay, that's a problem. Many of really good places in Cabo are well in San Jose as well are
Seafood.
seafood and
Exactly.
yeah I think yeah but I don't well I don't know if there is a special occasion or just go out to have some regular meal. Let me think. One option. Well, in downtown in San Jose, there are many options. Near to the shore, the main shore of
Church? Yes, of
the
course.
yeah. Yes, it's. I think it's not often. It is just have Mexican food. I don't know. There is
Okay.
a Greek restaurant that I like it. It's really near to Walmart.
Uh huh. Yes.
Uh, I don't remember the name of the restaurant, but we have been there a couple of times and was really good. They had a lot of food and but I think it's more for the evening, it's for a dinner. I
Mm,
think, but it's a good recommendation.
okay.
And yeah, yes,
Because it's a good. It's a bad thing. This here we don't have good good places to eat. That's,
Really?
I mean, yes, we do, but like for a regular day, no.
Okay, okay, okay. Only touristic places.
Yeah, if it's your wedding anniversary, I guess we have
Right,
some options. But for a regular Saturday, whatever, I
right.
don't know.
there is
That's
a
bad.
restaurant. They have Mexican food. That I think it's a real thing that you can I think go. It's Frida. I
Frida
don't
Cabo,
know. Frida Cabo or something like that. Frida, it's something like that.
I tried it. I didn't like it, man.
No, you didn't like it. Well,
No, I
I
didn't.
tried once a dish. I don't remember the dish, but it was really good. But the other stuff that I have tried, they're good. They were
Prices are
really
good,
nice.
but I don't know. And I'm from Mexico City, so I'm very demanding.
Right.
Because in Mexico City, you close your eyes and you say, "I wanna eat there," and chances
Yeah.
are that
Okay.
they're not gonna disappoint you.
Yeah. It's gonna be open. It's gonna be inexpensive,
It's gonna be good,
and food is gonna be good. Right.
no matter if it's dog, but you're eating.
Now the other thing, it's food
Even
here
if it
is
is.
really expensive.
Yeah, yeah, it's so expensive that you don't enjoy it. And you say,
So, yeah,
"Oh man,
100%. Yeah.
okay, I'm eating this," you know.
Yeah.
And in
Yeah.
Mexico City, it's totally the opposite. It's dog, but it's so cheap and good that you say, "Oh my god, this is such a tasty dog."
Right.
Yeah.
That,
You're
that'll
right.
be the difference. Okay, man.
You're right.
So you had something, Nissan?
Yeah, let's go with the first question.
Go.
Why is Halloween celebrated?
Go, Richard.
I think the question should be, why do you think Halloween is celebrated now?
Okay.
But yes, I think it's influence from the states. You know, the United States. I think that's here in Cabo. It's really actually it's uh, a holiday that it's I don't know. I don't want to say very celebrated. I don't know, but
It's observed.
yes, yes, and they have so good parties. I don't know. It's legit, and there are a lot of people that wear costumes, and they're out of the places, and it was some it was nice here in Cabo, and but to be honest, I don't know much about it. It's just we do because it's when you're young, it's fun because you I don't know you have to have party and you go to a party and sorry you wear a costume you go to a party and maybe you can get drunk something like that. And I think and for the kids it's you go and have some candies.
Always fun.
Uh, but for the older I don't know. And this time the I think the worst part is in is this I think Halloween is on Monday. So
Oh, really?
it's
This
uh,
year is it going to be on Monday?
yes, yes, that's something that's not very good because well, I think everybody has to work here, so it uh, it will be so complicated
I
to go
I
out.
think Halloween. Once I heard the story, it's a Celtic celebration to celebrate the spirits, similar to the Day of the Death. Yeah, and then the
Right.
Christian now the Catholics turn it into holiday.
As they
But
always do, as they've always done. Right.
yes, and then they brought it to Mexico, and then I'm sorry, they brought it to America, and then it just matched the Day of the Death in Mexico because I think it wasn't in November. I think it was in a different time, but then they fixed it for commercial reasons, you know. But I think it's a it's a fun celebration, especially if you're a kid and a teenager. No,
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
when when you're an adult, man, I barely get excited with Christmas. Yeah, I don't get no excited at my birthday either.
Right.
But when
Yes,
you're a
you
kid,
do.
Sunday is important.
Right. Right. Friday.
Friday, no, when you're a teenager, Friday is important.
Also, when you're a kid, because you know that you're not going to school the next day. So,
Ah,
well,
okay, yes.
at least I remember. I,
And you,
I
Liz, what do you
not
think?
Fridays.
You're very satanic, so you might know.
Well, you pretty much said it. I mean, that's what I know. I probably taught a reading comprehension class once with this topic. All I remember is that the we're supposed to pronounce it Celtic, but because of the what is it, a baseball team or a basketball team?
Basketball team.
Yeah, people pronounce that Celtics. So
Ah,
when people talk about Celtic culture, they usually say Celtic because of the team.
oops.
Um,
I hope no Celtics get offended.
right,
Yeah.
and So I think a good answer to that question would be why not? I mean,
But
it's
that would
fun,
be that would be the easy question for anything.
right?
Hey,
Why
you hit me. Why not? I
not?
guess.
How is Halloween celebrated in your country? People drink and wear customs. What are the most common customs, Richard, that people wear here in Mexico in Halloween parties?
Um, it's as well. I think the regular are, I don't know, vampires or witches,
Hmm.
something like that. But the other, I think this famous character, or it's the that it's currently famous.
Yeah.
For example, when this Harley Quinn, this character
Yeah. Or
come
the
up and
Joker.
or the Joker, they become very famous. So everybody wants to wear at least being a Joker. Uh, I think that's it. I really saw. Well, I have seen so many costumes that it's for an anime that are very good. Are very good. It wasn't well. Yes, it was anime. Yes, they're very. They were very good. Um, and yes, I like it. There those I really like it. Think they were very. I don't know. Um, Clever. I don't know how to say it, but it was really sophisticated customs and was really nice.
Wow,
Also,
those are,
the sexy, the sexy nurses or sexy
that's what I that's
slot.
what I that's what I
I even
remember.
the slot. That's where I most enjoy to observe and this
The
this
what
kind of
is
customs.
I didn't catch that.
What
But yeah, I
The
mean that's what
sexy
I,
nurses.
I really like this
right. The sexy
sexy nurses.
nurse,
Yes, I
the
really like
sexy
this.
witch, the sexy Catwoman, the sexy bride of Frankenstein. That's what I remember from back in the day, like high school Halloween parties. Uh, they were all about staring at the sexy witches and sexy nurses and sexy
I'm so
and,
old
and harassing
because
them.
I don't think so. I don't think in my days they that
Dressed
was
like that?
yeah they would dress like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, no, I think they were more conservatives. I think that started
Wow.
in the late 90s. After Britney Spears, everything changed. After 98, they started sexualizing everything. I mean, probably everything before, but I think 98 everything
Oh,
started.
you know what? You're right. Cause yeah, cause in high school I didn't really have any friends, so I wouldn't go to Halloween parties. But yeah, my social life kind of started in the late '90s, so those are the
Exactly.
Halloween parties I remember exactly. Yes,
So you were already old when because when you were young
right.
in middle school, girls some of them started wearing short skirts, mini skirts.
Right,
And after the 90s, it was more common after Britney Spears.
right,
You know, so no, using the wearing like showing a lot of cleavage. It
right,
was not it was not for everybody.
right.
No.
Oh, right. Which takes us to the next question, which I like to rephrase. The question is, what kind of costume are you gonna wear to the Halloween party? But maybe
I
you're
am
not.
gonna wear.
Oh, you are going to a Halloween party?
No, I'm gonna go with my daughters to ask for candy,
Ah,
trick or
okay,
treat.
okay, trick or treat. Okay,
Yeah,
right.
so I'm gonna dress up like
Like
a
what?
werewolf.
Please,
A
please dress a
werewolf?
costume in the classes.
I might, huh? Why not?
Yeah, you
So
might do
you're
that.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Like not shaving your sideburns for a month?
I don't know. I have it's not even a full mask. It's like a half a mask.
Right,
So I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my
right. Like that
outfit.
Jack Nicholson movie
Ah, there you go. Yes, exactly.
that that he's supposed to be a werewolf, but he doesn't really look like a werewolf. He looks like a homeless drunk person.
Right. That's gonna be my outfit.
Right.
And you guys?
Well, if I were attending a Halloween party, I would try to go for something easy like Tony Montana or something.
You look more like Taxi Driver.
Right. Oh, I have the jacket
Yeah,
to right. Yeah.
you go like this all the party. Do you know Taxi Driver, Richard, the movie?
Yes, yes,
Okay, so why
I
aren't
watched.
you not laughing?
You talking to me? I don't see
Okay.
anybody else in the room. Are you talking to me? All right. And you, Richard?
Uh, I never like to wear costumes. I don't know. I'm not that kind of guy. Uh, but
Why?
if I were attending a party, maybe I could, I don't know, dress some, I don't know, maybe some anime character, but I don't know which one.
Anime.
Uh, yes, I don't
Is
know, something else.
Pikachu anime?
Well, there was a, yes. Yes, it is, but
Pikachu.
maybe a Pokemon. But what? Which Pokemon? It has to be well some big guy. Maybe a Snorlax. You know this Snorlax?
Snorlax. I thought it was Snorlax. I had the Snorlax.
Yeah.
I had him.
Oh, thank you.
What is that? A
Yeah.
Pokemon?
Hey,
Yes.
the blue one, like a cat.
Blue
Well,
one.
all of
Right,
them are
oh,
cats.
right, right. Yeah.
That
You know that
sleeps a
it's
lot, no?
really that it's really big and he sleeps all day. It's like a cat, but yeah, you
Right.
know, it's he likes to eat so much. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe like or
Snorlax.
maybe like the character like Ash Ketchum, that he's with his Pokeballs and I don't know his cat and something like that. Um, but to be
Okay.
honest, I don't know. I had to think that through, but it's not
You,
something that I
Nissan,
just
sexy nurse.
Like I remember I was like 19, 20, and I was with some friends. They were like, "Hey, there's this Halloween party like going on right now. You guys want to go? We can have free drinks and free food, but uh, we need to wear a costume." And we all had to improvise. And I remember somebody just gave me my hair was long at that time, really long, and somebody was clever enough to tell me, you know what, with your nose and your hair, all you need is a black dress. Y- Any of you girls have a black dress
All
you
you need
can
is a
borrow
broom.
and a broom? And that's what I did. I wore a black dress, and somebody lent me a broom, and that was it. And it was really funny because because I receive a lot of compliments on my costume. Like, oh, that's a great witch costume,
uh,
and I'll be like, thank
who's
you.
commenting there? Who's commenting? I can see. I can see.
I would like to make up like a Katrina Facebook user.
Who's that? Okay. Okay.
Oh, God can find out. I'll find
Okay.
out. I'll find out.
So give me the next question.
Right, right, right. Next question. Wait. The Katrina makeup is hard, isn't it?
Um, there's a lot of people that they know how to do it now.
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's go for the next. Let's go for the next one. Since Day of the Dead and Halloween are celebrations, kind of related to the supernatural. I think this question makes sense. Do you believe in ghosts?
Mm.
That's why the non-copyrighted music, by the way.
Okay. I don't know, Richard. Go ahead.
Hmm, That's that's a tricky question. But I don't know. Sorry. Uh, the point is, yeah, I have I think enough evidence to say that I do believe in God. Uh, so I do believe in God. Yes, I think I do believe God. Uh,
Ghosts.
I know it's yes, it's I yes, I don't know what exactly they are. If they are, I don't know, it's energy or something like that. But I think it's this like this print that the the living um left here in the earth. But it's
Has it
I don't know,
ever
and
happened to you? Have
it
you
sounds
ever had
crazy.
contact with?
No, unfortunately, I never had some that.
Unfortunately or fortunately?
No, fortunately,
Okay,
fortunately.
fortunately.
Yes, no, no, no. I'm really how do you say, a coward? Yes, I'm not a really. It's just
You're not
good,
very
good person.
brave
No, no, I'm not.
when it comes to
Uh,
spirits.
but my mom, she mentioned a couple of times that, well, many times, not a couple, that she, I don't know, sensed that, and she saw that in our home and something like that. So it was my mom, so I believed her, and yes, always trust her. So yes, I think it's that's why I believe it's real, and I think not many people can feel it or can see it.
Yeah.
That's why it's something like it's not for everybody, fortunately, and not everybody can
Okay.
see that or feel that. But yes, yes, I do believe in that. Yeah.
Okay. It might be my turn, and I would say that I don't want to believe in them, but I think they do exist. Yeah. Yeah. There's. I don't know if ghosts, the concept of ghosts like that, but so if ghosts are spirits, I guess yes, like outside bodies. Yes, I think there are. I don't think they are as powerful in this world, in this physical world, but I think they are around. Yeah. What do you think, Nathan?
Um, no, I don't. No, no, not anymore. It's funny because when I was growing up, my parents, they told me, you know what, uh, there are no ghosts. Like, when you die, you die. You don't come back from anywhere. But there are demons that impersonate dead people, and that's what people see when people, see a ghost. They are actually talking to demons, impersonate. And I remember going like, that's even worse. That's
Well,
even
there's no
scary.
ghost, but
What
there's
the hell? That's
demons.
even scarier. Like, were you trying to,
To
make me
cool
feel
me down.
less scared? Like, oh, don't worry about it. There are no ghosts. People don't come back from the dead, but demons are.
The demons are
So
there.
yeah, so it was really that was really crappy. Yeah, no, I don't anymore. So
You don't. I don't want to believe in them because there's no reason for me to believe them. But I've had a couple of situations that made me believe that ah, like maybe three situations, but but two of them were evidently not natural, and one of them I lived it with three other friends, which two friends I still talk to after about 20 or 25 years that it happened. And we talked the other day. One of them lives in Mexico City, the other one lives in Montreal, and we talked about it 30 years later. And then we say, hey, wait a minute. Do you guys remember when that happened? And then they said, oh no, that did happen. And I say, that's right. So I'm not that crazy. And that was the first time I had a situation like that. And then I might say another one that was like, God, how can I explain this? And I just, so that makes me that makes my skepticism hesitate.
Right.
Like I was thinking, no, it's impossible. But it's not it's not someone telling me something about some ghosts. It's me living it. So I'm saying, no, 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 I don't want to believe that's real. And then I ask my other two friends after 30 years, and they say it did happen. So I don't know. You've never had an experience, right? Well, Richard said no, he didn't. What's up, Mohammed?
He said he
Mohammed?
didn't.
Richard said he didn't. He never
Well,
had experience like that. You didn't either, no?
I've had a couple of them, but I wouldn't say confidently, oh, it was a ghost or whatever. But we're all a bunch of hypocrites because I'll say I don't believe in any of it. But if I'm watching like a really good horror movie about ghosts or demons or stuff like that, and if I'm by myself and I gotta go to the bathroom, I'll turn on the lights. That's how much of a hypocrite I am.
Ah, my
I'll turn on
God.
the lights, or I'll be like, or I'll pee with the door open, and stuff like that. And I'm an old guy, like I'm a grown up, and I'll
Does
do that.
Richard watch scary movies? Do you ever watch scary movies, Richard?
Yes, I really like it. Uh, I
Yeah, it's in.
and the same thing that happened to me as Nathan. Like I don't know. It's something silly, but I like to watch them. However, when it's at night, I don't know. It's just to go to the bathroom, and I need
Right.
to turn the lights on. So I don't know, to be calm. No, I don't know. It's just to be fine.
I don't watch scary movies.
However, I enjoy that. Yeah.
I
Uh,
can't. They seem
what?
too illogical to me.
Uh,
Well, there are some really, really good ones that are very scary, precisely because they make sense. I mean, because they're believable.
Okay, those are, yeah. I
Yeah, yeah.
remember.
Those are the
I
ones I
remember
know.
when I was a kid, I couldn't sleep after watching Michael Jackson's Thriller video.
Come on.
Oh
Well, no,
no,
wait. Why am I laughing? That happened to me too.
oh yeah, and not the video itself, or
The
probably
movie,
yeah,
but the whole movie. You
yeah,
mean
but it was like a
right?
short film they had, and the Michael Jackson that you loved them,
Right.
and then when he went like,
Turns into a big ass werewolf, and then in the end, when he goes, ha, that's chilling.
and for 1984, it was the best uh special effects.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I dared making fun of you. I remember that was pretty scary.
Oh, in Mexico, there was a show called La Hora Marcada.
Right.
hmm,
That it was a show on Tuesdays at 9 or 10 p.m. And that was it was like a sitcom. Not, it was like I don't know, like a series,
Like it was like soap
like
opera,
a soap
but
opera.
it was really good.
And then in one moment, by the end of it, like the death would show up, and that
Right.
was the scariest moment, man. That was the scariest moment of the whole week when the death showed up.
Yeah,
Mm,
they had pretty good collaborators there. Guillermo del Toro, Iñárritu,
No, really?
Cuarón. Yeah, man, they had
yeah.
pros right there. Well, they weren't pros at that time, but yeah, they had people who are icons right now, and they're
Oh,
bringing it back. And one of my friends is going to
Uh,
be directing like an episode of those. That's how I found out that they're bringing it back. Yeah,
lucky. We
yeah.
lucky. All right. Okay, go ahead for the next question, bro.
All right.
Let me look for La Hora Marcada because I used to get a lot. I,
Oh yeah, no, I remember I could not take it.
right.
Like I would watch like I don't know a few minutes of it, and then I'd be like, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not
Oh
watching.
no, not
I'm not
looking
watching
at
the rest
it.
of it.
Like
Yeah,
just looking at how what it looks like.
yeah.
It's even scarier. It's the 80s.
Everything was creepy as as hell. The music, the the Katrina lady,
Oh yeah. Bring on the next one.
it's right there. Would you talk to a ghost?
How would you talk to a ghost? I would. I would.
What would,
I
what would you tell
yeah.
him?
Well, the day that I tried and she answered, that's the day that I got scared. There was actually I was your neighbor, Nis. I was
Oh,
living right there, next door.
oh wow.
And there was a plastic bag, and then that it was a plastic bag, and I was in on the bed, and I looked at the plastic bag, and it looked like a woman's face,
Right.
and then I started rapping to it, and then it moved. It went like, with no wind or no nothing, and I say, God, and so I had the chance to talk to her, but I didn't. No, I chickened out. I chickened out. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to call my
Right.
mom or something, but I was living like by myself.
Right.
So no, I wouldn't talk to a ghost.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah.
actually. And you guys,
What do you think? What do you say, Richard?
um, I definitely wouldn't talk to a ghost. Maybe it was silly because actually what Nissan mentioned a few minutes ago about that it could be another thing that different from a ghost. That's something that will scare me, because if you try to communicate with for example, someone I don't know, maybe that you love, or someone that lived there was near, or was a really a person that you care.
yeah.
Maybe it was something. It is something else. I wouldn't say a demon, something like that, but I don't know. It's something that. So maybe I think the for the best is to leave the dead rest in peace. I think it's okay, and maybe in the afterlife we can talk with them. But
Okay.
but
So you believe
in
in
here
afterlife?
now, oh, that's a really another good question. Yes. Well, I, I don't know. I think I will say yes, but
Mhm.
maybe I don't. Well, yes, it will be something silly that I believe in ghosts. If I don't believe in afterlife, yes, I do believe in afterlife.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
If
I'd be like, no, no. I wouldn't even let it say a word. No, the ghost would be like, Nis. I'd be like, no, 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 no. I have a message from the no email. Like, send a text message, my guy. Like, get with the times. No, I would not. Uh, I would
no,
not.
when my grandma died, I told her before she died that whenever she died, she had to come back and talk to me.
Oh,
But when she died, I forgot to tell her, no, 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 don't. But I know she knew I was a chicken, so she never came back and talked to me. But I for a while I was scared. I say, oh God, I told my grandma to come back, but I forgot to tell her not to at the end of the day. But now she didn't come back. But I would be scared,
Right. No,
even if
but
it's
you
my grandma. I don't care.
no, but you have a point right there. I wasn't thinking of a familiar face, but yeah, I mean, if it was my
Still,
if it was my no, if it were my granddad, I'd probably just tell him, please don't scold on me. Whatever you have, whatever you gotta say, you know,
and
don't
still
be
let me know beforehand. I don't know. Send me a message. Don't
right.
just come up and
Make an appointment.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Don't be like me on my wife. Do you guys scare your
Oh,
wives, or is just my thing?
sorry.
What
I
kind
think I
of
froze.
Do you
uh,
guys scare your wives?
So yeah,
mm,
I've done it. I learned my lesson. I don't anymore. But yeah,
Why?
I used to do it. She doesn't like it.
Of course she doesn't
she
like it. That's the point.
she got violent.
Yeah, she goes violent.
A little
And
bit.
you,
A little bit.
Richard.
Uh, scare like I don't know, maybe a prank or something like that,
Yeah,
or
prank.
what is so or give an example.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, like
scare her like as a prank.
no, I think it's because my wife is very emotional. That she's I
Oh,
don't know, maybe I will.
she can cry.
Yeah, I think yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I maybe what I do most is like pranks, but just for funny. And we laugh. I don't know. I something I used. Well, I used to bullying her. Yeah, I really like
Bully her.
to some kind of bully to her about a lot of things. But to scare her, I don't know. No, I don't want to see her cry because of me, or and because of of that. That's I don't know. Yes, that's
Yes,
it.
of course.
Yeah.
I love being scared. My dad was a master. He was a mess. He used to scare the food out of me. No, for real. No, no, no. And then I became him,
Right.
you
Okay.
know. But and now my wife is the one that pays the consequences. At night when she's doing the dishes late at night, 11:30, and sometimes
Oh,
I'm already in bed because I wake up earlier. You know,
Right.
I but I'm not sleeping, but she thinks I am.
Right.
So she's washing the dishes, and I just go out, and we have a wall, but in and then she's over there, and then I just go
Oh, you're such a jerk.
and don't say nothing for like 5 minutes
Right. Right.
until she notices. And oh gosh, I'm afraid she's gonna catch diabetes one of these days, man. So I'm not gonna do it
okay,
anymore. But
okay.
I love when I get it when my daughter because now this is a chain reaction, and
Right.
then my daughter is doing it to me now,
Right.
and she's a little prankster, man.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you don't imagine, and you're taking a shower, and you open the door of the shower. I mean, the door of the bathroom, and she's right there with her angelical devil face, you know, at night. That I really hate it, but it's an emotion that I like. I don't know.
I don't, because yeah, now that I remember, my son does that to me too, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah, I'm watching TV or reading or
Mm.
playing a game, and he goes, ah, they scare you, and I have this impulse of swearing like real bad, but I can't. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Well, but yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I don't like it.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the next question? It says, "What do you know anyone who has said that they have seen a ghost?"
You know anyone who has said that this is a doctor?
Yes, yes, and I don't like them. That's why I don't like to say that I have seen ghosts because I don't like people that say they have seen ghosts.
I don't like.
It's a lie. It's logical. Stop lying, even though I have seen one.
No, I have the funniest. Well, it's funny to me. The funniest anecdote. Um, I'm gonna try to be real quick. Do you remember this school we used to work at? Right, kiosk.
Yes,
So
it was an old
sometimes
house,
it was an old
Richard. It
house,
was an old house. There was a school in an old house.
right? And
Okay.
sometimes in class, some students would ask like, "Hey, so what's the story, behind this house?"
Yeah.
And I remember, I don't know if I came up with it or it was a pretty obvious thing to do, uh, like saying that it used to be a strip club, but there was a fire. Anyway, what I remember is that I came up with the. I think I came up with the. I might be lying, but that's how I remember it. I came up with this story about this. It was a strip club, and there was a woman who died with her little girl. And then I would tell people like, sometimes we can hear the little girl, jumping the rope and playing like in
Okay.
the rooftop, right? And some people would just some students would buy it, and some students would be like, "Nah, he's messing with us." But wait, then I left that school for like a year, and when I came back, there was this new director, and they had already done exorcisms on the house, and they took a
Uh,
witch doctor to do a ritual,
So
and
okay.
this is for
and
real?
this is for real. I come back to the place and people start telling me about the little girl that lives in the rooftop, like the little ghost girl. People start telling me about it, and
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
remember. Yeah.
and I'm like, what? Are they messing with me
Are they
now?
messing with
And
me?
they'd be like, no, no. And then there was this guy, this janitor,
Yeah.
and he took it to another extreme. We were talking one day, and he started telling me that he not only had seen the girl, but that he had talked to her, and that the girl was not alone. That she had a little brother, because in the fire I made up,
Uh huh.
both siblings died.
No.
Mind blown. I could not believe it.
And
I
what
could
were you
not.
doing when while he was talking?
I was just my mind was blown. I was actually just staring at him like because at first I could not believe. I thought they were messing with me. I thought it was like a prank, like everybody had just agreed to. But no. So I thought like this is gold. I'm just gonna go along with it. And so I told like other two teachers about it. Like, hey, you want to know a secret? I came up with the little girl story, but I didn't tell everybody because it was pure gold, man. It was so funny to see these people talking about like, did you hear that? What was that? Oh, it must be the little girl,
Oh, I hate that.
and not be
And
like pretending to be scared, but in the inside, I was laughing my butt off, man.
and you, Richard, do you know anyone?
Mm,
Look at this.
yes, I do.
I'm telling you, man.
This is
These people just don't. Dude, did you
I
not hear what
I
I
did
just?
see that girl at that school.
Did you not? Okay, yeah, I
Give him the
bet you did.
link. Give him the link.
I bet you
But
did.
okay, let Richard say what he was gonna say.
yeah. Um. Well, yes, I heard many stories about it. That people said that they felt they saw. I don't know. They saw something. But I think the new one, it's my what was my mom. She used to mention that she felt something, felt some things. Occasionally saw maybe some shadow, like just
Yeah.
crossing the, I don't know, the hall, something like that. Um, well, yes, that was I think the that I have heard most about it. And when I was well, younger, when I was a kid, yeah, that story, they, I don't know, they scared me a lot. They were they were very real to me. So it was happening because my mom told us, I don't know, last night I felt something and I just saw something. So I just was scared to death. It was really, really, really scared. So I think it's even better than a horror movie. Those kind
Yeah.
of stories. So that's very special. But that's why I never see that. I've never seen anything of that. Fortunately, again, because I don't know. It's just really a chicken. It's really, really not brave at all to those things. So. But I do believe because my mom used to feel that.
Okay. My wife says she saw she's seen things, and I'm like, stop! You're getting me mad. Why are you saying things like that? But she really believes it.
Mm.
So hard that
I don't know.
it makes me believe it too. But I don't want to believe, like I said.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, go listen.
What's the scariest ghost story you know, or that people have, told you?
I already told you mine, and I think mine would be the weeping woman. When people talk about the weeping woman, sounds hardcore.
Right.
Oh, Missy, good God. Brenda has our student. She has a story like that because behind her house, there's nothing but a dark water. Like a sewage system river, and she says
Right.
that, and then nothing, then land, and nothing but land, and she says that the weeping woman comes. So I don't
But did you ever watch that movie, uh, Kilómetro 31? It's Mexican
I
movie.
know that movie, but I didn't watch it. I,
Oh
I
my
told you I don't
god,
watch it.
man!
I don't
It's
watch horror
scary
movies.
as hell. My now wife took me when we started dating, and back in the day, she lived near Mixquack, and there's a scene right there with this type of weeping woman type of spirit.
Character.
Yeah, the
Okay.
crawling on the floor. Oh man, I remember that was a good movie. Oh my
Okay.
God, Neeson Ghost, the shadow, the Demi Moore movie with
Ah, yes, definitely.
Patrick Swayze.
Ah,
Uh,
yes. Okay, but maybe Richard has a comment on that.
I am forcing myself to remember something that I can share. Um, I don't know. I don't remember
You
any
never had
specific.
this story that, well, my grandma had a story like saying like, but why did you leave? And I say, what? I just got here. No, you
Mm,
came like 2 hours ago, and then you left. Why? And then I say, I just got here. I was in school. What are you talking about? So, and those freaky things used to scare the hell out of me. Like, what happened? So I really, in that, I didn't even know what happened. I don't think my grandma made it up, but how did she? She said somebody came in, and I don't know. So you never had a story like that, Richard? Yes.
No, that you said that the thing is that people that you caring, your family, so you trust in your family, so it's how they can be liars. I don't know how it can be a made up story. It's I don't know. It's complicated to not to believe. But no. Let me think. Maybe I can share another one next time.
Okay.
Because I don't have anything in my mind right now.
All
Yeah, about
right.
that.
Good. So Mac is asking, how do you celebrate Halloween? We already said that, bro. That was the first question.
Maybe I
Ah,
can share.
or you
No.
don't? Yes.
Yes, you're a little late for that. We already covered that ground.
In Merida, they celebrate something called Hanal Pishan. It's like the Day of the Dead for the Mayans,
Mm.
and they eat a special food called beep, which is like a big tamal, like a square tamal,
Mm,
and then they cut it like a cake,
mm,
you know. And but oh, it's really good. I like it, with turkey. No, not chicken, with turkey. It's and then they have really nice traditions there in Yucatan. They don't celebrate Halloween, or they don't celebrate the Day of the Death. It's not very common. Not even if you go
okay.
to Walmart, they don't even have the Halloween ornaments and
Oh,
everything.
for real? They don't even sell it?
No, they don't celebrate. And in schools, they don't celebrate Halloween. It's like, oh, you celebrate Halloween. You celebrate the Day of the Dead. Man, you're not from here. We celebrate Hanal Bishon.
Wow.
So no, that's crazy. You need to go there one of these days. Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Okay. So that was it. That was it. All right, man. So do you have an extra comment, Richard, about Halloween or Halloween?
Halloween. No, it's just it's a really good celebration here in Cabo. I think with Halloween they started like they call it the high season, and just that's when they had a lot of costumes party, and they had a really good costume. I don't know, just to get drunk and just to get
Exactly.
fun.
More excuses
That's
to
that.
celebrate life.
Yeah, yes, and there is this costumes that are especially the these girls that is they were like slut, there is a sexy nurse, and there was a slut nurse. I think
I'm gonna go to a
they're
bar
very interested.
that day.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to a
maybe do
bar
this
that day.
to
All
the
right,
here in
Richard.
Cabo San Lucas. Yeah,
I
okay,
know Cabo San Lucas. Yeah, it's the worst.
yeah.
All right, man. All right, so that was it. Do you have an extra comment, Nisan? I will say mine. Okay, thank you very much, guys. I will see you next week. Thinking about what is next week. Next week is the last week of the month of October. Not really. That's why
No,
Nisan was saying. Not really. What day
no,
is next?
we
Oh
had
no,
two more.
still got two more. Still got two more.
Yeah.
All right, Nis. Thank you very much. You want to say
Okay,
goodbye?
guys.
Nisan, are you there?
Oh yeah, you're talking to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Farewell.
You remember Key and Peele?
Who?
Key and Peele? They had this sketch show, the one that substituted the Chappelle show. One of these guys, Jordan Peele, became a filmmaker, and he has some horror films you might like. That's just a recommendation for you.
Okay. What's his name?
So, Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele.
Jordan
Oh
Peele for
yeah,
Richard.
Jordan
Yeah, I
Peele.
think he knows him. I think he knows him. So, all right, I'll see you next weekend.
All right, guys. Thank you
See
very
you.
much.
See you this weekend. Bye.
Peace.
Mm.
Bye.